Hey there YouTube, it's Darren. We're here at Lake Dillon, Colorado, having a wonderful time. If you've never been here, this is our favorite place to camp, and being in Colorado with all the wonderful places to make the favorite list, it's awesome. What can I say? Lake Dillon has it all. Kayaking, one of the best bike trails in the state is here. Restaurants, shopping, where we're at, Heaton Bay, there's all sorts of fast food restaurants just literally a few miles to Frisco. There's a Safeway, Walmart. I mean, we could get there in 2 or 3 minutes from this campsite. The bike trail is awesome. It goes to Breckenridge, it goes to Keystone, it goes to Copper Mountain, it goes around Lake Dillon. So if you've never been here, you should give it a try. It's our favorite spot. And if you're not familiar with the campgrounds, I'm gonna show you, there's about 5 campgrounds, and I'm gonna show you a little bit about each one. If you want to come here, it kind of helps you make up a mind at which campground you want to get to. Like I said, we like Heaton Bay. The bike trail is literally, it goes through the campground. And some of the other campgrounds, you're a long way from the bike trail. We got water. This site has water access. This is probably the best site in the campground. So for kayaking, we've got really nice water access from this site here that we booked 6 months in advance. You don't just get a site like this without 6 months in advance booking. So yeah, let's go take a look, and I'll give you the pros and cons of each campground. Like I said, Heaton Bay is our favorite, but the other ones might appeal to you for different reasons. So let's go check them out. So here is a map of the campgrounds around Lake Dillon. And we're going to start with Heaton Bay Campground. Obviously, I've said it's our favorite. We like it because it's really close to Frisco, just literally a minute or two into town. And this is Loop B, and we've noticed it has asphalt camp pads and asphalt street. We also like this. It's close to the bike trail. The bike trail literally goes right through the campground. So that's one reason we like Heaton Bay, is the asphalt street takes you straight to the bike trail. We've noticed Heaton Bay is a little more spread out, a little more private than the other campgrounds. I think the trees are a little thicker and a little taller. We just think Heaton Bay has a little more space between campsites, and we like the asphalt trails. There's my camper, my little Misty dog. Pine Cove Campground. You either love it or you hate it. It's got good water access. There's some people stand up paddleboarding off of the beach there. It's actually a parking lot. You can see all the campsites have good access to the water. Nice beach there. If you're kayaking, any site there is going to be easy to get your kayak to the water. You got water views, water access. Now there's the parking lot, literally asphalt parking. Each site is 33 foot wide, and you can park, either beachside or on the back side of that parking lot. The day use area, $8 a day. A lot of people come here for day kayaking. You can park and carry your kayak to the boat ramp. The day use parking lot is right next to the RV parking lot. It gets busy there. A lot of people use that day use area. Now we're going to drive through the parking lot, and you can see that you have enough room for your rig and your car beside it. You can put your awning out. There's enough room with that 33 foot. It's kind of a double site. But all these sites are, the appeal of this is the lake is right behind you. Just 50 foot, you're at the beach. It's good for kayaking. It's pretty crowded there. A lot of people, a lot of activity. It's not private. So you're going to have to put up with a lot of people, but you got good beach access. Peak One Campground is just down the road from Pine Cove Campground. We noticed this one, for starters, it has asphalt road and gravel campsites. Now, Heaton Bay was the only one that had asphalt in both areas. We noticed here it's a little tighter, a little more people, not quite as private. The views on the other side of the lake are excellent. I mean, every site has just an amazing view. The access to the bike trail would be taking a road probably a mile to the bike trail, and it's uphill. It's an asphalt road. It's kind of busy, and we thought, for us, we didn't like the access to the bike trail. You can get to the bike trail system from this campground from a paved road, but it is a busy road with no shoulder, probably about a mile away. But we just noticed the trees are a little smaller here. It's a bigger campground. You see a lot more people. There's a nice reflection fifth wheel. Very nice camper. But we just drove through here and it just seemed not quite as private. Now we're ready for Prospector Campground. This is on the south end of the lake, and it's probably the farthest away from Dillon or Frisco, but it's even not bad. It's into town to the grocery store, shopping, or restaurants. It'd be about a 15 to 20 minute drive. Lowery Campground is directly across from this campground. But again, this has gravel road, gravel campsites. It's a big campground with a lot of people. It seems privacy is minimal here. You're really out in the open, small trees. When we drove through there on the gravel road, it was very dusty. You know, a lot of traffic, a lot of dust was getting kicked up. That's one thing about having the gravel road, is you get a lot of dust as people drive around in there. And access to the bike trail would be, you probably load your bikes and take them to the bike trail from here. It has, in my opinion, poor access to the bike trail. Beautiful views though, out in the open. But it did seem very busy, very dusty to me. But it is a gorgeous place. And up here we have a little traffic jam. And last but not least, Lowery Campground. This is across the road from the Prospector Campground on the south end of the reservoir. This loop has electricity. And I forgot to mention Heaton Bay Loop C has electricity. But this loop, every side has electric. This is on top of a mountain, or maybe on top of a hill, I guess. It's uphill to this campground, and you really don't see the lake at all from up here. It's a gravel road, gravel sites. Again, not a whole lot of trees. It's pretty much, you're out in the open, pretty much a lack of privacy here. They had a beetle infestation and they cleared a lot of the dead trees out, so you're seeing a lot of new trees growing. And this place will be beautiful in 20 years when those trees are big. Again, this one is probably not going to give you very good access to the bike trail again. Probably 15 to 20 minutes drive into town from these two campsites, but it's a beautiful area. So I hope that was beneficial to you. If you have a question, go ahead and comment. I'll try to answer it best to my ability. And I hope you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. We'll be traveling around Colorado here this summer now that I hope the COVID shutdowns are over and we get back to camping. We've got some trips planned coming up, some kayaking coming up. Subscribe, you don't want to miss any of the action. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.